Hey YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel web for all things geeky and cool, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, of course, we're talking about my top 3 reasons why you should be buying this statue right here, the Boba Fett Diamond Select PVC Gentle Giant statue. So I'm going to give you my personal reasons why you should invest your money into this particular statue. And I don't mean any harm against the competitors that will be talked about in this particular video, and that being, of course, being Sideshow Collectibles. Now, one thing you may notice, as I don't normally do in my normal videos, I've already unboxed this. I'm going to show some B-roll right now of the packaging of this product. It looks pretty good as far as packaging goes. It looks very clean, not a whole lot of decorations on the packaging except for maybe the front and the rear of the packaging. It's very simple, but very simplistic as far as the design of the packaging goes. But I want to showcase off what he looks like out of packaging right now before I get involved in my top 3 reasons why you should buy this particular statue. First, take a look at the statue up close so you can see what's going on. I'll take some, again, some B-roll shots of the statue. It looks really good, very clean design for Boba Fett here. You know it's Boba Fett sitting on a shelf. If you kind of walked into a room, you go, oh, that's Boba Fett. Yep, easy to recognize. This is more of his Mandalorian look, just so you know. This is not stuff you saw maybe from Empire Strikes Back. This is a more modernized version of Boba Fett coming from the Mandalorian TV show. But I liked everything they did with this particular statue. Great attention to detail. One thing to note, there's not any hot swappable parts. What you see is what you get. This is a staction piece a la a statue, just so you know that right now out of the gate. So before we talk about reasons why you should buy this particular statue, we have to talk about competition. There's a lot of items in the marketplace right now that you can buy one statue from one company or another. Of course, the greatest company in the world right now to buy statues from is the 800-pound gorilla called Sideshow Collectibles. I love me some Sideshow Collectibles statues. Love them to death. I own about a half a dozen of them in my personal collection, and they're great to look at. They're stunning. They're works of art, from paint, design, to engineering. They stick on a shelf. You know you're looking at Sideshow Collectible statues. I love me some Sideshow statues, but they're probably the greatest competition to a statue like this currently in the marketplace. And what we're going to be using, we're comparing this statue right here to an analog from Sideshow Collectibles, their Star Wars Boba Fett Mandalorian statue, which is on the screen right now. We're comparing that statue to this one right here and talking about, again, the 3 reasons why you want to buy this statue and not theirs. The reason number 1 why you want to buy this particular statue, of course, is price. The driving force of why you want to buy one thing from one company and not another. And the price point for this guy right here is about $50 to $60 US. If you compare this price point for this guy right here against that Sideshow Collectible statue, the analog on your screen, if you will, at $650 for that particular statue. That's a tenth of the price if you compare their statue to this one. Price is a driving focus of why someone buys from one company and not another. My second reason why you should buy this Boba Fett statue compared to the Sideshow Collectible version of that statue is the size, or rather the footprint, if you will. The size of this statue from top to bottom is 10 inches high by about 7.5 inches across when you count the full base he's standing on. The Sideshow Collectible statue, which again is on your screen, comes in a dizzying height of 22 inches high, which is nearly 2 feet high, about 15 inches wide, and weighs 25 pounds. This particular statue can sit pretty much on any single shelf or desk that you want to place it on. It is lightweight, doesn't take up a whole lot of space. The Sideshow Collectible statue, you need a dedicated spot to place that particular statue. You need an area that can hold the amount of weight and fit in that particular space that would work best for that particular statue. This statue, you don't need to worry about that particular problem, and that's the reason why this statue, coming in at 10 inches, works perfectly for me for a small space that really draws attention to it on a shelf. My final reason, probably my most important reason why you should buy this particular Boba Fett statue over the Sideshow Collectible statue is durability. It's made of PVC material, which is basically a fancy term for plastic. This is an all-plastic statue. It is a little hollow on the inside right here, but it has a decent amount of weight. It's not super heavy. I don't need about this statue falling over and breaking, cracking. I know I will not crack or break this statue. Yes, if I dropped it from here, offside the screen, about, 3-4 feet up, I might break this particular statue. Compared to a Sideshow Collectible statue, which is made of an ABC polystone material, which is basically a fancy term for a painted resin. That's why Sideshow statues look and feel the way they do. But those statues are extremely delicate. I get frightened when I need to move my Sideshow statues around my studio. I am terrified of me dropping and breaking it. I know those statues are extremely fragile. I've had videos I had to scrap because I had a Sideshow statue fall over just on my table that you see right here. I could not do this. If I did this, I would have broken legs, arms, cracked heads. They are not at all when it comes to durability. They're extremely fragile. This thing is durable. This thing will take a beating and keep on ticking. It's an awesome statue. I highly recommend buying this statue. Again, we're looking at price point. We're looking at size and durability. Great statue to have. And in closing, again, the top 3 reasons why you want to buy this particular Boba Fett statue: low price point, small footprint, rather small size, and again, high durability factor are just some of the key points to take away from this particular statue and this video. But don't get this cool statue confused with an investment option like Sideshow collectible statues. That statue that you saw we're using as an analog, I guarantee you down the road, 3 years, 5 years down the road, that $650 statue would be worth at least $1,250, $1,500, $2,000. When that statue becomes out of print, where you can no longer get your hands on it on the secondary market, people are going to clam to try to get a hold of that statue. But down the road, that's where you go for your investment. If you're going to go that direction, that's what you should purchase, but that's something for a completely different video. And I do hope you like this video review, again, of the Boba Fett Diamond Select Gentle Giant statue. Remember to give it a like at the bottom page, click that all-important subscribe button. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos. And of course, last but not least, click windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video, and bye-bye.